Picasso painting is spotted in new photographs released by the Marcos family showing presumptive President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. visiting his mother Imelda. The painting was supposedly already seized by the government in 2014. Former Presidential Commission on Good Government or PCGG chairperson Andres Bautista says he personally knows what they seized was a fake. Under Bautista, the PCGG raided the Marcoses' houses and offices in 2014. Of all the raids, only the raid of the Marcoses' San Juan home on September 30, 2014 was successful, according to court records shared with Rappler by veteran court journalist Peter Tabingo of Malaya Business Insight. In the return of the writ, 15 paintings were listed to have been seized in San Juan, including the Picasso replica Brass Strokes, Reclining Woman 6, Femme Cochet 6 by Pablo Picasso. This appears to be the same painting recently photographed in Imelda's home. In a press conference Friday, May 13, Marcos Jr. spokesperson Vic Rodriguez hits Bautista for his allegations.
I invite you, Chairman Andy Bautista, to come home if you're confident enough, make your allegations here in person, and so that, to be fair to the Filipino people, we can also hold you accountable for the many misdeeds and allegations as to the conduct of the 2016 elections.
The PCGG has already recovered 174 billion pesos in stolen wealth from the Marcoses and their cronies and is running after 125 billion pesos more. Presumptive President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. picks his campaign manager, former MMDA chairman Benhur Abalos, to be his interior secretary. Marcos Jr. spokesman Vic Rodriguez announces Abalos' nomination for DILG secretary Friday, May 13. The nomination of Abalos will have to be confirmed by the Commission on Appointments, composed of senators and representatives. The Interior Secretary has supervision of the Philippine National Police, Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, Bureau of Fire Protection, and the National Police Commission. Abalos will take over the DILG amid the rhetoric of Marcos that seems inclined to continue a crackdown against progressives. Rodriguez says aside from the usual, among the qualifications of a Marcos cabinet member is someone who would never call for the ouster of the government.
Need more context, clarity, and perspective? Get the full picture with Rappler Plus. With exclusive content and events, you'll get an opportunity to discuss issues with reporters, experts, and featured guests while helping Rappler continue its fearless journalism. Join now.
Vice President Leni Robredo plans to put up a museum to house the thousands of gifts she received from her supporters to symbolize the massive volunteer movement her candidacy inspired. Robredo shares this plan in a Facebook Live video Thursday, May 12, 3 days after dictator's son Ferdinand Marcos Jr. stood as presumptive president with 31 million votes. Robredo, who is in a distant second with over 14 million votes, does not appear disheartened in the video and continues to reassure her kakampings.
Ano yung mga dreams ko ngayon? Ang dreams ko ngayon, magkaroon tayo ng isang lugar where we can display everything that you gave us. Kasi part siya ng kwento ng awakening. Part siya ng kwento ng awakening na magbe-benefit yung maraming mga kabataan.
She is also considering giving away or putting up for auction some of the duplicate items she received to fund the continued implementation of her anti-poverty Angat Buhay program even after her term ends on June 30. Robredo and her running mate Senator Kiko Pangilinan mount a Thanksgiving event with their supporters Friday, May 13 at the Ateneo de Manila University. National Intelligence Coordinating Agency Director General Alex Paul Monteagudo red tags Adarna House, accusing the publishing company in a May 12 Facebook post of radicalizing children against the government. This after Adarna House announces their books on martial law are on sale on May 11, days after the late dictator's son Ferdinand Marcos Jr. emerges as the country's presumptive president. The hashtag Never Again bundle contains 5 illustrated books telling stories of the martial law era. Si Junjun noong bago ideklara ang batas militar, EDSA, The Magic Arrow, Isang Harding Papel, and Ito ang Diktadura. Augie Rivera, author of Si Junjun noong bago ideklara ang batas militar, speaks against the red tagging in a May 12 Facebook post. Rivera shares screenshots of Monteagudo's post and comments by Communications Undersecretary and Anti-Communist Task Force spokesperson Lorraine Badoy. He condemns the false accusations of his connection to the Communist Party of the Philippines, New People's Army, or National Democratic Front. English children's book author Neil Gaiman also comments on the issue and says the red tagging of Adarna House is not good. This is not the first time that a Filipino bookseller has been red tagged. In March, bookstores Popular and Solidaridad were defaced with anti-communist graffiti. The UP Fighting Maroons end a decades-long title drought in the UAAP men's basketball after edging the Ateneo Blue Eagles for the season 84 crown. UP defeats Ateneo with a 72-69 overtime win in their do-or-die finals clash on Friday, May 13. JD Kagulangan delivers the game-winning three-pointer and helps UP capture its first UAAP championship since 1986. Malik Diouf also scores the game-tying dunk in the extra period as he takes home the finals MVP honors. The Ateneo loss prevents the Blue Eagles from claiming a fourth straight UAAP crown. With the championship, UP redeems itself from its final sweep at the hands of Ateneo in season 81.